Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Bus Simulator 18. Thank you for the beautiful comments and likes on the previous videos. Glad to know that you are liking this series and this game as well. I am too. Very much so. So in the previous episode, we unlocked this new set of missions. I like trains. Yes, I really do. And I unlocked the main station in the process. That required getting 5 buses. So I bought our 5th bus, which landed us at negative 87,000. So we have 87,000 in loans from the bank. But that got us into getting a new bus, the Solaris Urbino 12 here, which is coming from the Steam workshop actually. It looks pretty sleek, doesn't it? Looks super sleek. Love it. Very high quality bus mod, and to think that's not even part of the default buses. That was modeled completely separately, and that you can download from the Steam workshop. Anyway, so let's go and take this one step at a time. Now all the objectives require you to use drivers, and I was thinking initially that I could make like maybe 4 stops, assign all my drivers there, and do it in one go. Like just make a random job and everything would happen. But I don't think that will work, because in order for drivers to generate income, you have to drive it yourself at least once, I think. Because as you can see here, like the best result is 31k, so the expected revenue from the driver is like half of that. But if you don't drive it, then there will be no expected revenue at all, I think. Let's try that, okay? Let's try that theory. So I'll make a route here using these, taking these objectives into account. Yeah, we need to have like a minimum of 1 station, one stop in the 1 station, so we can go probably from here. So the garage will be somewhere here, I think, in Old Town, if I remember correctly. So we'll pass by the main station, and then we need to pass by Scharfetter Field. Scharfetter Field, 3 stops. I guess it's this area. So we can maybe pass through like here. Maybe there. I do want to pass by the main roads if possible. And then maybe go there. Something like that. Go around. Doesn't make much sense though, does it? Kinda doesn't make much sense. But fine. And then going through there. So that's 3 stops in the Scharfetter Field district, and then we need 2 stops in Scenic. I think this entire region. And we can have a maximum of 8 stops. So let's not stop there, Steiniger Grange. Let's stop here at the chapel. And stop through there. Pass through Scenic itself. Right? That should be good. I don't think there's much happening in there anyway. Okay, so we have main station to Scenic East. And we can assign a driver here. And then we can assign the Urban Way, the Iveco, which we drove in the previous episode. Right? So if you look here, we don't really have any expected revenue, even if we assign a driver, because we haven't had any result yet. And I think we have to drive it at least once, and then the driver will take it from there, and then it will earn something. But we cannot create additional routes and assign drivers to them. That will not produce any money. So we'll have to take it one step at a time with these objectives here. Yeah. So let's do that now. Right, let's take on our Urbino 12 Solaris. Do we go by day? Let's go by day. I do want to go sightseeing. Yeah, when we get into when we're exploring a new area, I think it would be best to go at it by day, so we can appreciate the scenery. And then if we've been to a route before or to a place before, we can do with other weathers. Okay, and I'm enabling too early event. So I got in the comments that yes, thank you for reminding me. This is actually pretty interesting. There is sometimes an event where you if you need to wait at the bus stop before you leave. So I have to really take a look at the timer. Before, I had that turned off because the timer was not visible if you did not have the overlay on the lower left, and I always had that disabled because I didn't want any overlays. So that is how the bus looks. But yeah, now we can have it in there. The only weird thing about this bus, for some reason, yeah, you can pass through the doors. Not sure if that's being fixed at the moment, but it's not really a major problem. It's just an immersion problem, but not really a game breaker. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful bus. And updates are coming in constantly. The floors are not too shiny. I've heard comments that the default buses have their floors too shiny, they're too clean. This one is not. At least that's realistic from that point of view. Whoa. And we can see the world from out far. Okay. And this is how the dash looks like. Looks like OMSI, doesn't it? Pretty cool, I must say. Okay, let's turn that on. Also, the interior sounds are pretty good here. Oh, and let me turn off the music so we can appreciate the interior sounds more. What do you guys think? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, I like it. Right, let's adjust this a bit. The only thing I don't like so much about this is the mirrors are not very good. Like if you look there, you can hardly see anything from that right side. So I cannot really use it for cornering. And also the passenger mirror is a bit too low. You don't really see it until the end of the bus. But yeah, those are like minor details. Everything else works. These are clickable. You can click the passenger light, the sheer light. Twice. I have double assignment there. When I hit my right hat switch on the G27, it also steers my wheel. I have to remove that, but fine. Now the parking brake, I have not been able to see where it is. It's there somewhere, but yeah, there you go. Also, the lights are a bit strong, so I'm going to keep them off for now. The lights on this bus are super strong. It's like always bright lights. I don't think we need lights though, unless the passengers complain because it's daytime anyway. Let's just assume that there are like DRLs, daytime running lights for this bus, so we don't really need to turn on our headlights. Yeah, pretty nice, right? Main station, Scenic East, bus route 11. We are good to go. Wish us luck, guys. Okay. That is not a good start. Hitting a red light. But fine. It's better to hit red lights than to hit people. So, I'll take that. And I'll take that screenshot as well. But yeah, look at the level of detail in this bus, huh? Even the tail lights work and everything. Blinkers work. Everything works. It's beautiful. Let's get in. Let's get going. And I'll probably not be talking as much. I'll be resting my throat a bit. I'll be chipping in from time to time though. But I'll let you absorb the sounds of this bus. And how you can hear the bouncing and the jiggling of the interiors and everything. Love it. Actually, You might be able to hear that better if I close the window. So let me try that. Let's see if that sounds better, okay? Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Yeah, because you hear that? I love that sound. The shaking. The door jingling against the knob. The hinges. That sounds so real. You might need earphones though to hear it. I'm not sure if it's audible in speakers. Good. Okay, we are approaching the main station. Oh, crap. Pothole. Good thing we don't have passengers yet. Otherwise, that would have been a deduction on my end. Braking is pretty good. Oh, and yes, I would like to make a correction. So someone commented on the video, I think 2 episodes ago, I commented something about the timer, that it's not realistic because it always resets when you leave the bus stop. Apparently, it doesn't really reset. It doesn't reset fully. So it's actually quite realistic. There's an actual timetable involved. And I'm not sure if that has been there before, or maybe it was part of release. This is cutting it pretty close in here. Good. First time I did this turn, I hit the van at the right when I was driving offline, because this is a very tight spot, and if you don't have your mirrors with you, yeah, third person is the only thing that can save you. So yes, let me correct myself on that. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for highlighting that. So whenever you see that timer on the lower left of the GPS, we see that that kind of resets after each bus stop, but actually it doesn't really reset to 0. It doesn't really reset, so the game calculates the time it takes to get from one bus stop to the other, considering traffic and everything. So let's say, for example, 1 minute. So it adds 1 minute to your timer. I think we need to go straight still. This is not yet it. My bad. This is the train station. I don't think we'll see any trains though. Train station is... Trains are over there on that side, far away from here. But yeah, so the timer, for example, adds 1 minute, but it doesn't just give you 1 minute. It bases that from your existing timer. So if you're like 2 minutes late already, you'll get a minute in addition to your time, but you'll still be a minute late. If you get what I mean. Let's test that theory. Maybe it will be easier to explain if you didn't get it there. Okay, let's see how that works. Perfect. Well, not.
Oh, that's what she meant.
Good. Thank you for giving the exact change. Thank you. You guys good? Looks like it. Alright, so we'll get our first timer set after we leave the stop. And we'll start the test, okay? Okay, there you go. 1 minute 15 seconds and counting. And you're normally not able to determine this if you're taking like very short bus stops or if you're not late. But when you're extremely late in one stop, you'll really you really feel it on the next one. So more likely, you'll end up being late on all the stops, which is pretty realistic. And I was complaining before that it was not that way, but apparently it was. We were just so much on time before that we didn't really notice that it would not reset the whole way. Which means we're a good driver. That's what I take out from that one. Thank you. So let's see. 20 seconds. Right, so it actually counts when people buy tickets from you, then that counts against your time. So we have to save up a bit of time here. 2 seconds. -1. Okay, 1 second late. And you see 1 minute 10 seconds. So that's the base one. So it added 1 minute to my time. But if it was like 3 minutes late already, I would be like at -2. So I would still be 2 minutes late. And when I arrived at the next stop, I'll still be late. Basically, that's how it goes. And that's what I've been looking for. So even though there is no strict like timetable, doesn't really tell you the time, it does tell you the different if you're late or not, and it carries over to the next stop. So that's pretty good. That's what I was looking for. So that's perfect. That's good enough for me. Let's put on the parking brake. Is that guy leaving or is he riding with us? I think he's leaving. I don't think we need to do that. Single, regular. Okay, sure. Good. Day regular. Oh crap. Phew. Close one. Okay, I don't think the guy with the wheelchair is riding with us. Okay, good thing I didn't extend the ramp fully. Alright, so if you look at now at the time, -30. So we're 30 seconds late.
Ah, that's my stop.
Really? Okay, let's stop here. So we have 1 minute and 30 left. But I guess if we started at 0 instead of -30, we would have gotten like 2 minutes for it. Something like that. So yeah, I hope we don't get a chance to be late at all. But we'll see. We will see. We might need to test that theory out. And yeah, now I have to also be very wary of my timer, because sometimes we might need to wait at the bus stop. We might be a bit too early at times. Some random stops along the way. Also, I'm not sure if this bus has a speed limiter. I forgot which hotkey it was, and I don't see it on the dashboard at least. I guess it must be there. Maybe you just can't click on it. Yeah, taking a very wide berth just to be on the safe side, because I cannot see the corner from that side mirror. I'm hoping the next update fixes that. But I do like the look of the bus. Looks very much like OMSI. In a good way, in a good way. Yeah, this dashboard brings back memories, huh? Shift up, please. Thank you.
I was not made for this weather.
Not going to try and cut it too close. There we go. Because I've had instances before where I actually hit people on the bus stop when I was trying to go too close to the curb. You guys good? Good. Right. Let's get
Hey,
going.
long time no see. How was your vacation in Sunny Springs?
Oh, it was awesome. Sightseeing and shopping all day long.
Sounds lovely.
Very nice here,
A
huh?
vacation there for next year.
We're actually in the city now for a change. Not anymore on the outskirts, but actually inside the main city.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Oh, that lady decided to cross the last minute. And of course, no one was going to give me way. Oh, that guy, yes, thank you. There we go.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill? They brought the house down.
But I really like the architecture, the details they put in the city. The buildings are so varied, so full of life. Parked cars, trees, barriers and everything. Just awesome map making. Yeah. No one crossing the street, thank you.
Next stop, High Road.
Perfect. We are a bit late though, we are running a bit late. 30 seconds.
Bye.
That does not look so good.
Bye-bye.
May I have a ticket, please?
Sure. Hurry it up please, thank you.
Several tickets.
There we go. Guys, good. We are good to go. Oh, crap.
Next stop, Scenic.
Traffic light. Now I'm starting to feel pressure as well. I think I might need to be on that lane though. Am I on the wrong lane? I hope not. This might get a bit awkward. Yeah, this might get a bit awkward. Okay, there we go. I hope this guy will let me pass. Thank you. Okay, they're pretty nice. Wasn't a problem. Also, I noticed some like, I'm not sure if it's like in the anti-aliasing or with the rendering, but this bus, it's a bit, if you look at the dash, it's a bit crooked. And I'm not sure if that's because of the graphical settings, or maybe the textures aren't very compatible. I'm not really sure how it works. But it does seem to flicker every now and then, the textures. It's not like, it's not as stable as the other buses. I find that a bit weird. But overall, it looks beautiful. Okay, let's maybe slow down here a bit. Isn't this sight magnificent? In this dog bone interchange here. Love it. Are those cows? Yeah, they are cows. Cool. We are officially now in the country. Please, no traffic.
Birthday party yesterday. I shouldn't have stayed.
Wow, Granny is hungover. Oh, there's a train. Trains! How timely. How perfect. Where is it? Too bad we're not in front.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, let's grab a bite to eat.
Oh, there it is. Nice. How lucky can we get? It's worth getting late over that. Nice one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Flying Scotsman, if you're watching this, that one's for you. Oh, what the heck? Another train. Now we'll definitely be late. Oh, another one. Nice. Now we have a more front seat. Look at it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Love it. I wonder what happens if you stay in the middle. Will the barriers like lock you out or cut your bus in half, or will the train just go through you or ram you? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have the courage to test it out. Might be too painful to watch. But maybe some of you are brave enough. If you have tried it, let me know. Also, oh, this is interesting. You actually see the gear number as well on the bus. Second gear, moving down to first gear. It's automatic transmission, but at least you see it, right? Because in other buses you don't really see that. You only see you're in drive mode. Crap, pothole again. Too many potholes in the city. And now we're running a bit late because of those two trains. And now the wind turbines are working. Perfect. That looks so awesome. Man, that looks so awesome. Ugh, giving me goosebumps just looking at that on the left. Oh, I can't see it anymore. $70, right? Let's stick to 70. This is 70, I think. Yeah, the dial on the dash is getting blurred.
Next stop, Scenic Chapel.
I won't go too close. Stick to this distance. Good timing still, okay.
Is it really new, or is that just
Way too hot outside.
It's new. It's new. It's a new bus. Kinda-ish. Good. So let's see the timer, right? We're at -1 minute. And it's nice that those cars actually can overtake. What is this? Oh, the chapel. Maybe we should have checked it out.
Excuse me, could you open the door again?
Let's stop in the middle because why not? Good. I would have gone through there via free roam, but fine. Yeah, you see, we're at -1 already. We're already late for the next stop. So it is not refreshing anymore. It is, I think we're going to prove
Did you catch the concert last night at the old
that your
Sawmill?
lateness does carry over.
Fans
Crap.
seem to be just sleepwalking their way through it. Horrible.
So at least we see it a bit more realistic, but yeah. I think we'll be proving it unintentionally here. And we'll prove it again on the last stop, unfortunately. And that will count against our points and income. I wonder if the people complain if you're late. Oh yes, they are. They do. Sorry. See ya. My bad. They regular one.
A ticket, please.
Single. Regular.
5,000. So we're a passion is still going strong.
Good. Right, so if you look there, -2 minutes. And if we go to the next one, see, we're still in -2 minutes. Well, almost -2 minutes. So the timer only increased by around 30 seconds. So yes, that confirms that the timer does not really reset to 0, which is perfect. That's how it should be. Amazing. Good job, guys. And I'm not sure if they fixed that only during the release, but I remember that resetting every time during pre-release. But maybe I just wasn't driving too long routes. Not getting too late.
Goodbye.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
So unfortunately, the lagging
Bye.
problem at the end is still there. Oh, right now I don't think it's there. Wait a minute. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, I don't have the lag. Did it get? Oh, there you go. Yeah. See the sudden change in frame rate. suddenly when you picked up the garbage, it's there. But they have fixed it already. The developers confirmed that they have fixed it up already, and we're just waiting when it will be implemented. Maybe they're trying to squeeze in some other fixes as well. But yeah, because it's laggy already, and I think we'll need to go to a farther. Yeah, that's quite far. I guess we can go though. Take the scenic route. At least we don't need to hurry as much. It's going to be a bit laggy, guys, but at least we'll have a more relaxed drive, right? This is the time to do free roam and stuff. So if we find some like dirt roads that we can maybe explore, we can check it out. And we have another view of the train. This alone makes it more than worth it. Oh, that's perfect. Where is it? You hear the train. There we go. Isn't that cool? Front row view finally. Train is a bit short, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice. Looks like there's another train. Oh, not really. The guy there just decided to stop. Okay, cool. That was fun. And yeah, when this performance problem is fixed, it will be even more so. It will be so enjoyable to do these free roams after the trip. Just explore whatever. So even though you won't get like the penalties for going into potholes and stuff, because those are like more unrelated to passenger comfort and we don't have any passengers anymore, you can still actually get caught speeding. You can still get penalties with hitting like lampposts and hitting cars, going through civilians and whatnot, so we can still get those penalties. But yeah, at least it's the deductions you can get are way less in free roam. Leaving the agricultural center. Thank you. I remember there was something here. Maybe we can take a quick look, huh? Yeah, let's just leave the bus somewhere in the middle of the road. We can turn on our hazard lights so people will not get confused so much. I remember there was something here. Where is it? Maybe over there, up ahead. I think it's here. Let me see. Yeah, it's here. Let's go for a quick tour, guys. Maybe we'll see something. Was it T for the hazard lights? What's happening? Neutral, parking brake. 7 it is. 7 is the... Yeah, 7 it is. Okay, good. Let's open the front door. What? It wasn't me. Let's see, what can we see here? Is this a cemetery? I think it's a cemetery. Oh, it's freaky. Maybe we should go here at night, huh? And you can actually still hear the blinkers from... Wow, strongest blinkers ever. Okay. Wow, and this goes really far. This is becoming farm sim now. Phew. What was that? Oh, there's just a road there. Okay, fine. That was pretty scary. I thought someone was chasing with me with a... What do you call that? The one which cuts the trees? Chainsaw, I think, yeah? Alright, there you go. I think we've had a bit of a tour here. I think we're good. So that actually leads to a farm. Maybe we can see some tractors sometime. Farm sim hype. That's the bus stop, right? Yeah, that's the bus stop to the agricultural center. Actually connects all the way here. Wow. Interesting. So we can maybe like do a shortcut here. Go to the right here, pass through the dirt road, and come across, exit through the highway already. Now that's a shortcut. And yes, you can still hear the blinkers. Okay, I think that's enough sightseeing for the day. I think we should be good to get back into the bus. Oh, actually, where have all the people gone? I think they do overtake you at some point. It's pretty nice. Okay. Oh, close that. Close that. And we should be good to go. Parking brake. Neutral. Drive. Thank you for waiting. Nice. Yeah, after a while the frame rate drops aren't as apparent anymore, huh? You kind of get used to it after a while. But yeah, it would be better if they weren't there in the first place. Let's let this guy pass, otherwise he will crash into me. I think he got mad waiting behind me, if that's him. Oh, there's another one there, another farm. Yes. Now where the heck is that garage? Ah, okay, I think I kind of remember now. I just have to make sure I don't make the wrong turn. I remember this part. Like the two streets are right next to each other. And it's so easy to go across the wrong turn. Like if you go right here, that's the wrong one. Should be the one after this. Yeah, if you look at the map, those two streets are right next to each other. Cars here can get pretty scary. Yeah, it looks like everyone is in a hurry. There you go. And this is our turn. Sorry for the lag, guys, but yeah, it's not that bad, right? After we get used to it, that is. Right, we were late for a couple of stops, but more or less it was fine. We were late, but we got treated to some nice train sites, so it's not that bad. That's us. Should be us. Okay. I think the bus is a bit too low. Could not even climb the curb. Okay, I think we should be good here. Thank you. Is that good? Yeah, I think we can go straight through. Perfect. We actually made it. It's getting confused when I'm hitting the brakes. Don't know why. Good, turn off the lights. Window is closed. We are good to go. And now it's smooth again. Huh, that's weird. Super weird. Close the door. And there we have it. $16K. Not too shabby. We got a new wrap and a new color. Nice. 2 times too late at bus stops. Rip. So we earned 58K in total. We earned the 16K from there. And our driver earned nothing. No, he earned something. because that got checked already. So yeah, you can actually, yeah, that's good. So rinse and repeat. Let's do that for the other stops in the next episode. Yeah. So you guys let me know what bus you want, and maybe we can do some different weather. Let me know if you want a specific bus and a specific weather for the next episode, and let me know if you have any other comments, right? But yeah, let's end it there. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and go and check out my Patreon if you are interested in directly supporting me for as low as $1 a month. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one. The link for Patreon is in the video description. Thanks. Bye-bye. Clumsy Busing.